Hey guys, Blue here, and in the spirit of Spook, I'm making a video on last Halloween.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight.
So last Halloween was interesting to say the least. A couple of things happened, one being much more crazy than the other, and I figured I may as well talk about it. So during Halloween, I usually go to El Luchador's house. He's the kid from the weed video, and we have a party of some sort and go trick-or-treating, even though we were 12, you know, because screw growing up. Jesus, I'm a teenager, what am I doing? But besides that, we have the party, and we're all there. I was Daryl from The Walking Dead. My stepbrother had this really cool Baymax costume from Big Hero 6. Here, I'll show a picture. That's not him, by the way. So we ate and shit, and eventually we all set out and went trick-or-treating and hung out, walked around El Luchador's neighborhood, got some candy, the usual stuff. It was all going well until I got a phone call from one of my friends who was there at the party. I pick up and my friend said that we left him behind. I don't know how, but somehow we left him behind while we were all trick-or-treating. I told everyone and they were like freaking out and stuff, especially El Luchador. He was like on the verge of crying. He gets very sensitive when his friends get lost and stuff. I remember one time, one of my other friends, who's actually a prominent character in this story, he was hanging out at school and his parents didn't see him while he was waiting to get picked up. So like everybody was freaking around and calling around that he was lost and stuff when he was at school the whole time. And he FaceTimed me and was like super upset about it. But back to what I was saying, we kept trying to figure out where he was, but it was like dark and we don't know the street names in our town. And all of a sudden, a taxi pulls up and rolls down the window, and I see the face of the lost kid's dad. Like, he was in the taxi there. I don't know why he was in the taxi, but I was scared. I didn't know what to do. We lost his son, and he's just there. I didn't know what to say or anything. But then my friend opened the door from the taxi, and he was in there. So, like, I guess he called his dad, and his dad picked him up. So we had everybody intact as a group, and we were set off. Also, I forgot to say, El Luchador has this friend who's like an adult with long hair, and all the parents are always worried around him, and it's really funny, but in truth, he's just a nerd like the rest of us. So, we finish trick-or-treating, and we finally get home and do what we usually do, like trade and eat the candy and shit, and then one of my friends opens a Butterfinger, and inside it is an X-Acto blade. I'm not joking, like, this, like, you hear stories like this and all this stuff, like, and then you think it's fake, but this was real. The table started freaking out, and it was really scary. Like, I was scared because, like, what if I had one, or what if I ate one, or what if someone else ate one, and it was kind of spooky, like, you never hear about this stuff. It's, like, really crazy, and, like, I had this weird feeling in my throat all of a sudden, and I thought I had swallowed one. Like, it felt like there was, like, a cut in my throat, but it was really just, like, anxiety and me thinking I had eaten one. I'm perfectly fine, by the way. I don't think you care, though. And I thought I was, like, gonna die or something. I was really spooked, but, you know, I didn't die. Also, I said I wouldn't eat any of my candy, but I did, like the fat piece of shit I am. Also, just, like, in case you think I'm lying, because there's, like, this kid at school who always thinks I'm lying, here's a quick little news report with the dad of El Luchador actually explaining it.
A dangerous trick among the treats. A boy finds a blade in his candy bar, and we've just learned it is happening again in the same city. It is the stuff of Halloween urban legend.
And police taking it very seriously. KPIX5's Andrea Borba just spoke with the child's father. That child found a very sharp surprise in his candy stash. Andrea?
Well, Alan, Veronica, we are now talking about two cases of this. We're both talking about fun-sized candy bars, but they weren't discovered in the same neighborhood at all. It has police scratching their heads, trying to figure out not one, but two people who may have done this.
It's something you don't think about, you hear about, like an urban legend.
So yeah, that was my Halloween experience last year. Hopefully it's not as crazy this year, but if it is, it'll be a good video idea, because I suck at thinking of videos right now. The only recent thing close to interesting was my friend got a detention from the Jesus sub. It's like a lady who's into Jesus, and she always talks about him and stuff during class. And he got it for throwing a shoe and writing, "The reason snake have two dicks is because it's a false evolution for legs," on a note, and he passed it around the class. So, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight.